wonderful good evening. I welcome you all to a wonderful new start with the latest new version of the game. I started a new world because, we have now necromancy enabled and I want to create a new character and see where life takes me with Soulash. My last visit here was a while ago, and therefore let's get ourselves started here. Yes, permadeath, please. And let's see, is there anything new here? Yeah, we can start with necromancy. Well, shall we? Of course. I mean, it's not really a question. Now, since magical skills are the ones that I find personally really the most annoying to train, we're going to go for a mixture of necromancy, cryomancy, and fluoropyromancy. I'll take fluoromancy for all the utility that offers. Okay, choose your descendant. It's a new button. Okay, well, my start will be not the easiest one due to me only having magics, but whatever. Hey, Paperboy, welcome. So, there's two villages where I could originate from. I'll take the one in the center of the world. And I'm an orphan. Orphan necromancer. Yes, yes. So, I hope you all had a good day so far, good night, or whatever might be the case in your environment. So, let's see. I have unspent stat points. I'm going to be playing a mage, so we're going to be investing hard into intelligence to begin with, because that increases the damage of all the things that I do. Hello there, Evo. Happy to see you. So, this map is looking, it's a real improvement. Shiny. I've been around before this looked so cool. Well, let's fight for survival for now. I mean, I don't even have a water skin to begin with, so yeah. We're gonna make very, very short trips now. Oh, I even found a location right from the bat. That's good. Let's see what that is. Hello, Boyar Tactics. Soulash is it's one of my favorite games of all times. I loved part 1. Part 2 is miles better than its predecessor. Both games are great. Whoa. I'm in the savannah, am I? Yeah, this is not happening. Savannah locations are nutty. Comes a kangaroo around the corner, punches your face, boom, dead. Been there, done that. No. Necrotic touch. Okay. Our goal for now is just to find something that we can bring back home to earn ourselves some money. Because right now, I need anything that I can get to just get me some progress. I need a cotton plants. I don't have anything to harvest these. Ooh, I can't hand. Oh, good. All right. And so that cotton is probably not worth too much. $4. It's really not much. Anyways, it's enough to do it. It'll give me some experience, something to trade back home. Good enough. Yeah, glamorous adventures, eh? Picking some cotton down in the fields at night. Then we need to go back home, so we don't die of thirst. But okay, it's a start. A couple of scraps of cotton. My thirst bar now refilled, but that's not a good sign. It's the first stage of dehydration. If this bar fills a couple of times, I'm dead. That's why we're going back home, so I don't have to die. Dude ate all the bread. That's the other problem. We need food. So let's see. Let's see. There's meat. So 1750. Not bad. I mean, I have a couple of coins here. Let's buy ourselves a few scraps of meat. Food 30, food 40. Okay. And let's do that again. It's the glorious adventures you're doing at the beginning. I love the sandboxiness of this game. War is now a thing too, yeah. We're going to build a city, and then we're going to try to conquer the world as far as my interests go. It's gonna not happen all in one stream, obviously, but oh, I've been waiting for this one. So there is a location. I'm a little bit afraid because it was not shown on the map. Let's just avoid that for now and see if we can gather some low-hanging fruit somewhere. I should head on over to the forests next time. There's a lot of berries around the year there. Grasslands, as you can see, are not necessarily too plentiful. So, let's rest up. It's night. I don't have any torch on me, so let's have a sleep. Okay. Yeah, there's basically nothing here. Yeah. Difficulty extreme, it doesn't get harder than that. We probably don't want to enter this place yet. See ya later, one day soon, maybe. Haven't cleared out that dungeon yet, ever. Okay, let's hope that this place will be less punishing to us. Every tile out there has resources, which you can't gather there, so there is something. Always. Not only extreme dungeons. Dang. Getting night again. Getting thirsty again. I mean, I don't need to worry for now. I have coins. And usually when you are exploring your environment, eventually you're finding something. Never had a run where I actually failed during that stage of the game. Because I didn't find anything to loot anymore. But those grasslands, they're quite the bummer when you don't have a scythe to pick field fruits with. There's been wheat on the previous tile. And, it's fine. We're going to gather cotton again, I guess. I mean, I'm training my adventuring with this. And as a matter of fact, while we're training, we're getting better at this, and therefore we're also getting faster at this. So, yeah, it's seems like cotton is our start here. I will pick up a few more scraps, but then I'll head off. I don't like how my stockpiles look like, you see. That stuff doesn't run away. Let's head back home and sell the cotton, buy some fresh food, repeat. I mean, I gained 1 level of adventuring. It's really not that horrible, in all honesty. And it's also no shame to be pedaling back and forth. But let's see, maybe I have a tavern here. Directions: fields, farmland, woodcutter, garment shop, mill, bakery, barracks, beacon, settlement center, Bard and Pony Lodge. Maybe that is a tavern. Sometimes tavern keepers can craft water skins for you. I don't have the skill yet to craft myself a water skin, nor the material. But, well, I've seen that there's... Oh, that looks like a tavern. Let's see.
This is very personal.
Thank you, M. Frank. Appreciate it. Okay, there is nobody in here. It's late evening. Maybe that comes around. So let's cook our meat. Does not only decrease the weight, does also give you more nutrition out of that. Oh, I see something. Probably, since I am part of this community, I am allowed to harvest. No, not. No. These things are really worth quite some nice amount of money. But yeah, I'm the town orphan. I'm not allowed to. Anyways, let's see where it takes us. I have 240 units of food on me, and let's see. There's a small patch of mountains. Down there's taiga. We really don't have anything too exciting around us here that isn't promising a early death. Taiga, probably. It's not necessarily the place where you go to pick fresh fruit. So, I could travel north, but that's also jungle. The real forest that I would be looking for is over there, but mountains are really bad news. I'm not really eager to go there. So, let's see. Let's enter the forests here and see what we'll find. 50 units of thirst left. At least something. It ain't much, but we are here to loot Nature Mycelium. So, I'm missing a harvesting tool. I'm missing generally a lot of things. But luckily, ways to murder entities, it's not something I miss. I just need just need a place where I can go for a hunt that doesn't kill me instantaneously. Savannah area is just bad news. I don't want to go there. I've lost so many people that were way more experienced than this little guy here in the savannah, so no, not gonna happen. Firewood! I could have made the world larger. That would have also helped in making things a little bit less constraining, because currently I see just the effects of having a small world, basically. That's so nice to hear him, Frank. And Pikachu, hey there. So happy to see you. My son would love the fact that I have somebody watching my streams who's named like you. He's a big Pokemon fan by now. How can't you? It's great, great stuff. Not even I can't deny. 2 years, you say, M. Frank. I'm flattered. Love to hear that. So, on top of the hill? Nothing. Except for an opportunity to sprain my ankles and train athletics. I'm not even joking. High grass. Is this place really that hostile and... Sooner or later I will find a place where I can just murder stuff. But when you take a full-on approach, as I do, to decide to learn only magic, basically, that is just my own decision that made me, that brought me into this problematic spot, you see. There we go. I picked up the entire corpse. Yeah, I don't even have a knife. Ugh. Right. Well, at least I can murder things. I can't transform them into an eatable state, but I can murder them. It's a start. I mean, I could now power cheese up my spell schools by just murdering trees with my spells and leveling up my magic like that. This game has a learning by doing mechanic, and unless the wonderful developer hasn't removed that, you... Basically, I could fling my spells against the tree, you see, and that gives me XP. But I find that horribly lame. And unless I really have to do it, I don't do it. Alright, so this place wasn't really more rewarding than the previous areas were. Back to the drawing board! Back to Stormfin. Dang it. So, it's again late evening. So, I guess the people at the tavern are again not here? Or are they? Just like I thought. I still have a little bit of food on me. Take the risk for another stroll. I'm so happy that version 0.9 of this one finally popped. So I've spent so many happy hours here already, you see. And it's just big present for me. Very, very happy. So here, let's see what kind of encounter awaits for me. As a mage, you're a weapon walking on around. You don't need any real gear here. Okay. Troglodytes, I assume. Oh, bats. Okay. Not a biggie. Mountain cave. Bat shit! Alright. Let's stroll out and draw the bats out of their cave. Suck out their souls and enjoy those times where this is actually something that is not really problematic. There we go. It's quite a lot of bats in there, isn't it? Cryomancy +1. I have the cold breath now. Zoosh. Perfect. I'm just standing here and waiting until stuff walks my face. It's an obscene amount of bats. Love it. There we go. There's another one incoming, isn't it? It's this thing. Takin. Probably more deadly than the bats in here. It has 150 HP. Probably don't want to fight that right now. Okay, so I murdered a lot of bats. I can't scavenge anything of these, but I gained some combat experience, so I don't want to mutter about that. I'll bring myself to safety and let's heal up myself. Restore the fatigue. Okay. No, Biz, sadly, I don't think it hasn't been. I haven't tried it yet, but that's... I hope this kind of exploit gets fixed one day, because I really don't like the way that it facilitates such behavior or encourages. I don't really want to go into a cave where 150 HP monsters are running around. These beefcakes have more HP than my dude. Technically, I should be able to kill off one of those beasts in the cave. Practically, I don't want to find out whether or not I am able to tank a hit or two or not. Because it might be very well the case that these things just hit like a truck. I haven't fought these yet, so I don't know. So, I'm out of food and out of water. Ooh, there's a corpse of trees, or however you want to call it. Sadly, my floromancy ain't high enough yet, so I can't transform the tree. There's a shovel lying around like that. Cool. That's uncommon. I have never experienced something like that. And there's cedars. Or cedars? Cedar? Cedar, I think it was the proper pronunciation. People were hating hard on my videos because I dared to pronounce it wrongly. 2 fresh graves here. Ooh. Environmental storytelling happening. I mean, we're looting quite a lot of firewood here. That's the best I can say about the situation. I am now officially starving and dehydrated. Gooseberries! Finally. Ah. There's finally forage to be found. Nice. The thing about foraging berries and such is that you can sell that stuff. Not only you can eat it, but you can also sell it. Eventually you'll have so much of that stuff that you can sell it away. Also, it trains my adventuring skill, which allows me in return a well? Cool. Which allows me in return to find adventure locations and such easier, and craft myself useful items. Speaking about which, I could make myself a bone knife already if I had the bone to do so. It's at least something. Free shovel, yeah. There's more little things happening on the maps than previously. These 2 graves between the cedars with the shovel lying around. That's I've been running around on empty tiles in this world a lot. I'm pretty sure this could be new. You know, you never know RNG. So, since I was lucky enough to find a well out there, I'm going to go for the next location. We're just going to visit the next village over there. You see, Dragon Ridge. It's just around the corner, so. Old skeleton. Bones! My friends. We have the worst behind us. Got ourselves a cutting tool. Oh. Leaky water skin. It's so cool. I love these little features. So, yeah. Dandelions. I need a harvesting tool. Trevelyan heart, yeah, I hear you. I agree. Cutting tool is for butchering's sake, exactly. Exactly, and that's the game where crafting materials influence the items the way you described it. Another shovel. I'll take that. It's free money, you know? Okay. Let's rest up properly. So we can kill off the animals out there. This will be probably my first real big income. Coyotes. Alright. Coyotes. I hear people pronouncing these critters really, really differently. So, let's rest up. There we go. Scavenging. Attacked Caravan. Mouse! These are new! Alright. And they're, stupidly aggressive. Little mouse, you shall not attack me and, think you can get away with it. So... Oh. That's a lot of dudes. But that's okay. Fun, fun, fun! Really need to enhance my spells. We should be able to deal more damage than that via burning and such. Whoa, alright. Let's have a look-see here. I have unlocked so far the freezing ability. Why not? None more than that. Okay, whatever. Yeah. I did take some damage though, so I gotta be a little bit more careful. What does that thing cost health? So... No. Damage is mostly from the enemy. If it does do damage, I think it's 1 point. It does cost 1 health. Alright, but not bad. That is a real triumph, because now we got not only ourselves some food for the travels, we also got ourselves some fur to sell. It's not much, but it's a start. Okay, so I want to increase my strength a wee bit. I might be a mage, but I also want to carry some loot. So, humanoid corpse. Yeah, waste not, want not. Doop-de-doo. Burned out campfire. Here's a container. There's water pit. Pistol crossbow. I don't know these yet. Ooh. Our first piece of clothing, friends. Haha. Civilization. And most importantly, I got some water I can carry now. Yeah, Fade Leaf Ice Magic is not really new, but it's around not that long. Yeah. Getting your necessary tools together is one of the entry hurdles, exactly. After that, the next step is to build yourself a city, basically. But I felt like necromancy, nature magic, and ice magic were a pretty nice combination that even makes thematically somehow sense, to me at least. And I also needed to try out the new necromancy right off the bat, you know. How couldn't I? Who knows how you are going to learn that otherwise. Alright, so that was pretty good. Let's move on over to Dragonridge. There's more locations back there. Nice, nice. So, hello there. Ah, it's a nice piece of progress that we finally got ourselves at least a leaky water container. Pretty cool that you just can't find these now lying around somewhere. Then we're going to start cooking that meat. And we're gonna be selling some. Alright, I want to keep that firewood because I know how hard it can be to gather that. I don't think that I want to keep this crossbow. I find it a false friend at this point. I'll keep the burr because I don't know whether or not I'll need it. Humanoid bones, they're not hard to come by. But one shovel is enough, so which one does way less? None of these. Which deals more damage? None of these. So I'll sell the costier one. Got it. Okay. That's 48 bucks. Not much, but it's a start. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Let's leave that place. And head down here. Yeah, the high value wood is really good once you have the axe, though. I mean, I could now train Floromancy just to get wood, but yeah, you're not wrong about that, Bez. I do the same. So one of my parts of leveling my character is to level up everything up until the cap that you never naturally got, because that gives you a lot of free stat points, and that's quite helpful. Let's see what this place is going to be. Fish people. A Fishman village. That's pretty lucky. It's one of the easiest locations to beat. And the fish meat of theirs is actually quite valuable. And if you weren't as lucky as I was by now, you even get yourself the collection knife that you were missing. Hell yeah. I got the tree creation skill. Yeah, I got tons of HP left, so... So, I want to increase my strength a wee bit more. For a mage is a little bit forbidden, so to speak, to invest into anything else than intelligence. But it's not entirely true. Just like to have a lot of damage on my spells is all. Okay. Those seeds that we found are, as a matter of fact, pretty valuable. Lots of fish meat, lots of Fishman scales. And we could also take advantage of all the wabbits. There we go. Omni hunting. Oh, man. Such a fun game. I really like this one so much. Alright, let's increase our intelligence a little bit more again. Ooh, two of them fish boys. I'm tanking a little bit much damage here, but thing is, I want to use my necromancy skill. And that's a touch skill. Can't change it. Oof. Rabbit. It's Rabbit Burr, you see. There we go. Rabbit! No! If I remember correctly, Rabbit Burr was fairly valuable. Otherwise, it's one piece of meat that I also don't want to say no to. And there's even burp bones if you want to craft your own knife. Lovely. Okay, I think we successfully annihilated this civilization. I'm proud of myself. Let's cook that fish meat to complete the cynicism of the whole act here. Also, that fish meat is quite fairly valuable. And also the wabbits. My glass is empty. Me not likes. Alright, that was pretty good. Oh, I should have stepped on one of these straw beds. Can sleep on these better. I'm not going to be collecting more firewood now. I'm already carrying around enough of the stuff of to make one campfire. To me, that's enough. Carrying capacity matters. Okay, let's leave that place. That's one ice needle and one ice breath skill. Yeah, there's a ton of races to play now. There's really a lot. I just went boring for a human because I don't know. Didn't feel like playing something else. Also, I do like to stick with humans as a to basically have always the same reference node. So, do you guys Bone Cauldron, Statue, Tavern, Wraith's Rest, foreign people, and their weird namings of things. Bone Guardian. Yeah, whatever. I got the most necessary things. Let's keep nailing down these little locations. Makes me stronger, and for now, most important thing is to get my magic skills to their maximum level. Yeah, Diggy Boy, I did, I have that on my to-do list. I already mentioned it when I was on a hill. Yeah, I do like to collect my own bones. You can buy that stuff in the village too, yeah, that's true. Sometimes. Depends really on what's in stock. I personally like to just run out and see what I can find out there. I don't have enough pyromancy yet. Poison parsley. Interesting. So, another attacked caravan. That's pretty nice. Let's see. Frostbite. Apply frostbite. Duration, blah. Let's apply these frost things to frost skills. Ah, yeah, frostbite is a damage over time effect with ice. I don't want to destroy that harvest back there. Not that I will really ever pick it up or anything like that, but I don't like the feeling of wasting. More cryomancy level ups. Love that. Yeah. These caravan attacks are always some of the best early game training things. Once I'm done with my magic skills, by the way, we should definitely equip something. I will be leveling up my weapon skills a little bit. Okay. I got stat points. Keep forgetting the hotkeys here. Yeah, I'll stick for intelligence a little bit longer. There we go. Yeah, there's locations where you can't just find bones lying around, too. There's one. Another one of them. Taking a little bit much damage here, but, well, surprise, I ain't got no gear whatsoever, so... Okay. Ooh, a hatchet. That is a very, very lucky find. Our money problems are now over. That's all I can say. Goodo. Now let's see. Druid Rod. Sullied Ember. I see. Stuff for my necromancy trade. Yeah, quarterstaff. Needs a little bit more timber though. Okay. Well. Let's sell away some stuff that I don't need anymore. don't want to stress out my carrying capacity too much. So let's sell away most of these ingredients, because in all honesty, I don't see myself using them anytime too soon. What I don't sell, though, are seeds, because I know what a pain it can be to get these back. Because when you build a city, some buildings require tree and plant seeds, and I can only say I've been hunting these. Maybe it's easier nowadays, I don't know. But I had scenarios where I was just basically running around 20 minutes and more just collecting seeds out there, which wasn't really fulfilling. No, you can't cook with pyromancy, but you get a free torch. Okay. Let's see, where do we go next? I want to enter my home region one more time. Not for seeing a trainer or anything, just to refresh my water batteries. Mangaweep, it's just a sandbox game where you decide for yourself what you want to do with it. You can build a city, you can conquer the world, you can just be an adventurer trying to clear out all the adventure sites that the world offers you. There's a lot to do, and yeah, I like it. Okay, let's leave that dwarven city right away again. We just stopped on by for a drink. The most boring drink of them all, the water drink. Ah, yeah, they are paying good for wood, yeah. I remember vaguely. Okay, so... there we go. Oh, it does refresh my water supplies automatically. But not my thirst. Ah, yeah. It's not exactly my... yeah. Oh, you're one of those cities where you need to go downstairs for the water? Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I think this game has taken some inspiration from Kenshi. Yeah, there's also family system, exactly. You can also found a family now, and if I remember correctly, you can even play as your own descendant eventually. So, let's try out if we can clear out an easy mountain location. Too bad that I need to craft myself a torch now that I think about it. I don't have pyromancy, I'm silly. Keep forgetting that. Hello? How do I get off of this mountain again? I'm not yet ready for the sprained ankle leveling up procedure. Gonna do that another day. There we go. Troglodytes! It's not really a problem, but necromancy +1. Yeah. Dude hurts quite hard. Alright. Fluffy Wodens. Alright. Spear and shield. Sometimes you can pick them to sell them, but I'm not down for that today. Yay. There we go. Fairly easy here. I like these mountain caves. Troglodytes are pretty cool enemies. They're easy to kill. Ooh, flower crown. Crappy sword. Okay. Well, my experience was that good gear is something you craft yourself. I haven't really had the luck to find some really good gear. Usually my approach was to collect the really good materials and then craft myself something good. Because RNGesus is not really generous enough in this game. Okay. So, looks like we're slowly getting towards more difficult locations. Slowly. Problem is that I'm still gonna be dying quite quickly. I don't have any armor. My damage is mediocre. A cat. More dog victims. Well, that's at least easy earned money. Still a little bit odd to have such high repetition of exactly the same attacking animals on caravans, because there's also wolves that could attack your caravan, or bandits. It's also a option that the attacked caravan can be suffering from. But I had now 3 caravans in a row that have been attacked by coyotes. Definitely the daily specialties critters. There we go. Easy enough. Hi there, poet. Welcome. Okay. Oh, how heavy is that clay? Not much. Nice. So, let's see. I need a pickaxe. That's quite a plentiful place for copper. Anyways, let's head out. Oh, I don't like how tired I feel today. Let's go down to Schonberg. go. Oh, look, they got their own guillotine. Hey, I meant to fill my leaky water thingy. There we go. Better. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's sandboxy. You can decide for yourself what you do. There's plenty of things that you can do, and you can even build up your own kingdom and empire. And now, we can even wage war. So, got to resist the urge to clear troublesome locations. And that would be my death right now. Could be. Maybe not. Burp village. Die, you filthy owl folk. Okay. Looks like somebody down there finally spotted me. Yep. Woohoo! His words, not mine. Oh, still not. Ground level again. Squirrels! Okay. Let's see where we find the shiny box. What I do like to see is the fact that I do deal enough damage by now to just blast these guys down before they can really act on me when they're getting close to me. That's good. Baboon fur. Tell you what, I'm out of here. These places rarely have anything valuable, and now that I've cleared out the main container, forget about the rest. We took what was to be taken. Okay. No, we're not going to go for the troublesome location yet. Ugh. Trying to... Something in my mind is actively trying to kill me. I mean, we could be able to finish the troublesome location. We could also be able to get finished by the troublesome location. You don't know until you know. And since I don't have athletics yet, or shield combat, which reminds me, it's just excellent to have shield combat learned eventually. Yeah, +1 thievery. Well, at least my spellcasting damage is going up. Take that, creatures. Okay. Okay, the cats are lucky I'm gonna kill them. Oops. Okay. So, yeah. Taking these guys down that easily is not a big achievement. And shouldn't lull me into false power fantasies. Okay. For some odd reason, there's quite a lot of badgers here. Whoa! A snake! I mean, badgers? Snakes? Where's the mushroom boys? Please let me know if you know. Because that means you're old with me together. There we go. Yay! Protection! I have now shield wall. That's sadly not happening yet. The what's happening? Wait a sec. Cook food. Okay. It's heavy. That's why. What's happening is that the buildings just behave as if nothing had ever happened. Yeah. There we go. Not bad. This is turn-based Versine, yes. Can be played as a standard roguelike, or can be played with a save option. So you can play it Iron Man if you want to, but you don't have to. So yeah, I totally need more strength or carrying containers, preferably both. Yeah. I can be as magey as I want to be. I still need some carrying capacity. Yeah, basically Minecraft physics. Very well put, yeah. But at least it comes with a small Star Wars-like jingle when you complete a location. Alright. As soon as I have learned Shield Bash, I feel like I'm ready-ish to go for more difficult places. Well, let's go for the dwarf people and order ourselves a pickaxe. Oh, my strength went down. This is annoying. Let's drop the fleshy spear. Ugh. So, ask for directions. Leatherworker, toolmaker. Z -1. And now to the not fun part of finding out how in this dwarven city you reached that point. Oh boy. It's one of those cities again, eh? This way. Wait a second. Dying of thirst. Yeah, having a base is at some point something I always aim for, because it just helps too much. So there. Hello. Trade goods. You're a farmer. Isn't this supposed to be the tool makers? Alright. Ah, you're the tool maker. Wonderful. Okay, I got the hatchet. The scissor, I want one. And he's not good enough at what he's doing to make me a pickaxe. You noob! You fool! Let's see if the blonde guy is also a farmer. No! Gosh. I am feeling very, very disturbed by his noobiness. Oof. Let's sell away all those furs. That'll help my carrying capacity too. But not the snake leather, because I know you can make water skins out of these. Yeah, well, at least we did make a nice little profit. Still kind of disappointed that this guy was not able to make me a pickaxe. Yeah, I could train him by asking for things, but I could also just go for the other dwarven city and see if they got a toolmaker that is a little bit better at what they're doing. Okay. Branches. Currently don't need any of these. Oh, it's night. Let's wait until morning. What would I say the downside to this game is? Some parts are quite repetitive and grindy. Earning money is, to some degree, necessary, but you need to do it manually, and getting the money together to founding your city is a little bit grindy. Overall, this game's main downside is that that takes quite some time to progress. And the ideal approach is at many points to grind, and then grind some. But if you don't mind that, there's not much that will put you off of that. One thing that bothered me personally a little bit while I was playing it longer is the fact that, but that's something that is totally on me. When you're playing Iron Man, that's permadeath. There's quite often the point where everything goes well for hours and hours, sometimes 10 hours, 20 hours, and then suddenly you run into an enemy that basically chases you until you're dead. And your only mistake there was not to be that you're not been ready to attack this guy, but at the same time you had no window of opportunity to try out whether or not you're ready for this guy, because once you encounter him, that they are so fast that you can't run away. And that I found a little bit annoying, because that meant that some encounters you either know them because you died already to them and you know whether or not you can take them, or you will play permadeath and most likely you will lose a few characters on extreme sites. That bothered me a little bit, that there was no reset button that allowed me to just run away to try it another day. But I see the problem. If you make it too forgiving, nothing feels dangerous anymore. I thoroughly understand the problem there, but sometimes mistakes feel very unforgiving with this game, and that bothered me at times. But on the other hand, you don't need to play Iron Man, and I'm doing this all to myself, basically. Learning to make things yourself is absolutely viable. The thing is just that you can't learn everything, because your learning capacity is limited. As you see there, I have here 260 of 430. I can now visit teachers to increase my maximum level, that's the bottom number, higher. Every skill can be taught up to level 50. So that means, here as you see there, I have the potential to, let's see, I need 30 points more on the ones that I got, or 40 points more on the ones that I haven't learned at the beginning. So yeah, you can do the math. I can max out a few skills, but if I decide to max out armor smithing, I lose potential for other skills. Here's another system. When you grow older, you gain new potential. But we're talking here about growing to be an old fart. When your character is getting really older, and then super old. Over these years, you gain more and more potential points. But it's also tied to the... tied is the word. To your character slowly dying off of old age. Yeah. Exactly, Fadeleaf. That's the point that I was making. If you can run away from them, they are also very easy killable, and that's kind of like the problem. But there's a couple of enemies that are hidden down deep in their lair, and if you are already that deep in and you notice that you can't fight them, you're not going to make it out of that lair before that thing has eaten you. That's basically the verdict there. And yeah. That is sort of a lame way to die. That's all I'm trying to get down to. But yeah. Who likes to lose anyways? So, a crown. But I'm not able to carry anything anymore. Ha! Luckily I got some skill points. Nice. Alright, let's head on out of here. Yeah, the age is exactly relying on the on your species. When you're playing an elf, for example, you're gaining potential by growing older much slower, because your life expectancy is also a lot higher. So here, for example, I'm having this marker that I'm counted as an adult. I don't know how old my character had to grow before I had crossed that line once. I only had one character once, a long, long while ago, before we had the family feature and the time skip things. Oh man, oh, I'm so tired. It was so early today. Oh yeah, I'm running out of carrying capacity. Let's visit Schonberg to grill our meat at. And pig ladder! Oh boy. Finally. Oh, alright. 200 units of water. That's a good start. Alright. So, I'm terribly sorry, my friends, but I need to take a break and sleep for a while. I'm out today a little bit earlier than I'd like to, but I noticed that I just can't fight away the tiredness anymore. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We're gonna continue at some other point here because I basically just started out. Thanks for watching, you all, and see you all next time. Good night, or whatever time it might be on your end. See you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks, Tired Poet. What a wonderful name to wish me